Can you kind of describe the what happened on the play where kind of Jimmy got? It seemed like you guys were in a rebound mix, and Jimmy obviously got undercut and got hurt.
I don't know. I was trying to box out Thompson, and somehow he ended up under Jimmy's legs. I don't know. I didn't see it.
How significant? Not only obviously was losing Jimmy, but I guess kind of somewhat the shock of losing him.
It was significant. Anytime you lose one of your best players, one of your top dogs, it's tough to overcome. But thought we did a good job fighting, giving ourselves a chance. We just couldn't get over the hump.
How much more physical was this game compared to game one?
Thought it was a little less physical than game one.
Draymond, Jimmy's had such a dramatic impact at both ends of the court on this team. How does the way you play have to change if he can't play in Game 3?
I'm sure we'll have to figure that out. It's no easy task in replacing Jimmy. Obviously, we all know what he's meant to this team since he's been here, and we've kind of tailored our offense a bit around him. So. That will have to change a bit, but we'll see. He's tough. We got a couple of days off, so we'll take it day by day and see where we get.
Draymond, Steve mentioned how it bothered him that the crowd yelled what it yelled. F you, of course. I'm just wondering, did you notice it? Did you let it? How did you feel about that?
It's not original. Been there before, won a championship while it was happening. So, yeah, it's not really an original. Can't steal other people's. That belongs to Boston. So I kind of just kept it pushing.
What do you think you guys didn't do well? Why did you think you guys lost today?
Well, I just don't think we were able to get over the hump. We kind of hung around, but we just couldn't make that push to get over, what was it, 9 points, 11 points, cut it to 9 again, cut it to 11, and just couldn't get over the hump. So watch the film, figure it out, be better on Saturday.
Were you able to talk to Jimmy and see how he feels?
If Jimmy's only going to tell you he feel good. Like, you good? Like, of course. So we'll see. He's given me zero reasons to not believe anything he says. So I do believe him.
What made Jalen Green so tough to defend tonight?
He made some shots. He got going early, which boosts your confidence after the game he had in game one. It was going for him tonight. We'll figure out what he did better and come back ready for it in game 3.
What happened with you and Fred towards the end there?
Nothing. We were just talking. Everybody came and surrounded and started pushing. But a lot happened if I didn't get attacked. If anything happened, I would get attacked. So nothing happened. We were just standing there talking.
This Rockets team, their switchability on defense, is that something that is giving your offense problems, that they can kind of manipulate any kind of screen that you guys are running?
They're running some funky matchups, where they're guarding, like their bigs are guarding some of their wings, and we just kind of have to adjust. But yeah, they played really good. Defensively tonight, it was hard for us to score the ball.
Have you ever been in a series or a couple of basketball games as intense as this one? And what is your takeaway from these 2 games in Houston?
That the playoffs is very physical, and I got to be better personally, moving my feet, and got to get more physical boxing out. And as a team, we'll bounce back. We'll be ready for game 3.
Quinten, Jimmy's had such a dramatic impact on this team the last 2 months. When he goes down like that, what are the emotions like among you guys? And basketball-wise, what do you have to do with him out if he can't play in game 3?
I mean, he means a lot to us, obviously. I mean, when he went out, it kind of took the wind out of our sails a little bit. But I thought we fought back. We put up a good fight, and we'll be ready for game 3.
Did you get to check in with him at all after the game? Do you know how he's doing?
Yeah, I asked him how he was doing. He said he was fine. But we'll see after. We'll see what the diagnosis says after tomorrow.
When you think about the physicality you mentioned, how would you describe how physical tonight was compared to game 1?
I mean, I think you saw a lot more emotions from both sides tonight. Game 1, I don't think there was a big difference. We just couldn't score the ball tonight. Some of their players got loose, made a lot of shots. So yeah, but we know they're a physical team, and we just got to do a better job of matching that.
You guys have scored under 100 points both of these 2 games. What will it take to get the offense going how you guys need it to go?
Let's see. We just can't turn the ball over. We got to find a rhythm, right? In game 1, we had Jimmy. Today we didn't, so that kind of disturbed our pace. We got sped up a little bit, but we'll be fine. We'll find a way to, settle us down, get good shots. We'll be fine.
I know it's not your position, your responsibility, but what do you think led to Jalen Green really getting going like he did for them?
No, it is also on me because they tried, whenever I was out there, they tried to put me in the ball screen. So I just, on my job, I got to be better. I let him get loose in the first half. He split me, got to the rim, and then our guards, they need to pressure him more. We need to take away what he wants to do. It was too easy for him tonight, so it's on everybody, but it's also most definitely on me.
You mentioned without Jimmy, you guys got sped up
Yeah.
with the pace. Can you sort of articulate the areas of the game that become more difficult without him?
Yeah, I mean, he was very clearly our second option behind Steph, and on some nights he was probably our first option, that 1-2 punch. So, I mean, Steph did his thing, and then when Jimmy's not there, then somebody else has to step up, and we have to create a form of offense. So especially when Steph was out, I thought it was hard for us to find an identity on offense, and that's hard, when you when somebody has such an impact throughout, since he came in, and then you just have to find that in other ways. Thank you, guys.